Hello, Shemai, Croeshiw, and welcome to the second episode of 2 Years, 1 Mic. As always, I am joined by Disneyjackster.
Woo! I mean, I don't think any intro will beat that one.
Nope, I'm going to keep that up. The
Nothing will
Welsh
beat.
is here to stay. I'm going to keep that from now on.
You better, because that I was not expecting.
How's everything been? How's your week? How's everything?
So it's been a busy week. It's a lot of work stuff, but you know what? It's all been good. I'm just glad it's well. When you guys are listening to this, it won't be the weekend. Well, it might be if you're listening on the weekend, but right now it's a Friday evening. I'm ready to just relax all weekend and do
Yeah.
absolutely nothing, and I
Yeah.
can't wait. How's yours been?
Yeah, I mean, work at the moment is still a bit quiet.
Yeah.
Um, and I've been met with some horrible news, which I won't bother going into because that's horrible news, and we don't do that. So we'll crack on from the from work chat.
Well, we're all always here for you, Chloe. You know.
Yes, it's all good. I've got other things in place. Let's just say that.
Yeah.
Okay. So Jack, obviously, and earlier this week you made quite a big announcement.
Yeah. So it was something I was not expecting to happen or something for me to even announce. It was all very last minute. But the big news is I am returning to Walt Disney World for the first time in a decade.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, Jack, I am honestly. Do you know when you messaged me that I think the day before everything was sort of like confirmed? I was so hoping that you guys were going because obviously you've not gone back in such a long time, like you said, a decade, 10 years,
Yeah. No, 10
10 years.
years. I was what, 13, I think? Just turned 13.
Wow. I mean, it's gonna blow you away. There's a lot that's changed. There's areas of the park which didn't exist when you last went, which is
No, it's
so
crazy.
exciting.
Yeah, it's I remember bits and pieces, but as I mentioned to you, and I believe on my post, when I went, I wasn't. It's not that I wasn't bothered about it because I was. I thought, it was incredible,
Yeah,
and I still got some really good memories. But in a weird way, because I was going through like hardcore like puberty and stuff, where
yeah,
your mood proper swings, and you're just one of those like moody teenagers who just wants to kind of relax, do absolutely nothing. I was just like, oh, Disney, not Disney schmizmic, but it's like
yeah,
I liked it, but I think I didn't have the confidence to just be like, "Yeah, I love it." Does that
yeah,
make sense?
yeah,
So,
yeah,
I
yeah.
didn't embrace it as much as I should have, and so this time, I'm going to make as much of it as possible because, I didn't expect to ever really go back for, like, God knows how many
Yeah,
years.
yeah,
So, yeah, I can't wait. I mean, I've been talking to you nonstop about it because
yeah,
it's so exciting,
yeah.
and
Honestly, I'm
bring
so
it on.
excited. I'm so excited you're going, and I'm just a little bit disappointed you're going a month after from when I'm going, which
I know!
we could have had
I
such a
know!
really lovely meetup, but you had to go and spoil
We could
everything, didn't you?
we could have done the meetup. We could have done the podcast there.
I,
Imagine just
oh my gosh, could you
come and
imagine
join
live
us.
from Main Street?
That would be
One
sick.
day, that's the goal. One
But to
day.
be fair though, we could do that at Paris. We
Yeah,
could
we could.
easily do that at
Oh,
Paris.
100%. We could just set up on a bench, a couple of
Yeah.
cameras.
Don't mind us, everyone. If you want to come and join in, just
Yeah, yeah, just
come
sit.
to the open mic.
Just come sit next to us. It's fine.
Yeah, come join in.
Brilliant. That's so brilliant. Yeah, but yeah, so excited for you. It's going to be an immense experience. Obviously as well, you're staying off site, which a lot of people tend to do because it works out a lot cheaper. Um,
Yeah.
so
So
that'll be exciting. You got more access then to Universal and Epic. What's it called? Epic
Epic
Land.
Universe.
Epic
Epic Universe.
Universe. That's the
Yeah,
bloody
that's
one.
it. That's it.
That's the one.
Yeah, so like as mentioned on my post, my grandma really fortunately has paid for my entire dad's side of the family, including myself and my partner, to go to Florida for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And the villa has been booked. I believe we're about a 20-minute drive from Walt
Nice.
Disney World, and then potentially half an hour from Universal. I
Nice.
need to get those timings right, but we'll definitely be doing Universal while there, and obviously Epic Universe. We haven't booked the tickets yet or the flights, but the tickets will probably do the 14-day Disney ones, and then I believe we'll try and do like the combo one where you get Universal for like 2 days or
Yeah,
something. I think you get like 1 day at Epic Universe.
yeah, something like that. I think that's how it
Yeah,
works out.
so I think we're going to have a look. I believe the dates to start paying for them come out in April, so we're just keeping an
Yeah,
eye on the website at the moment, and then we'll get that sorted.
so
Can't
excited.
wait.
It's gonna be immense. It's gonna be
It's gonna
so
be
good.
crazy. I'm literally just I'll probably hopefully by then, Joe basically, people that don't know, Joe and I were talking about me potentially vlogging in the future, kind of like how Joe does. And yeah, hopefully I might have a camera by then. You never know where we'll be in like a year and a half time. So we will hopefully be able to look back on this and be like, there we go. That's the
Yeah,
moment we first
there it is. The
identified. It was
announcement of the vlog.
I'd
Oh, that'd
love
be
to do
so
that
cool.
though. I
Yeah.
know, but if not, then get loads of great content.
Oh, 100%,
Yeah.
100%. I heard a little snippet possibly from Jack. Like he may be taking some Christmas clothes, but we won't know until he goes. We won't know until he
Yeah,
goes.
because when we go it is the end of October, but I believe the date we come back, I think it's the 4th of November.
Yeah.
And I'm Christmas hardcore from November 1st straight away. So those last few days I'm in Christmas mode. So
I
I
mean, I think so Disney will be. I mean,
oh
I think Disney's Christmas starts in November 1st, when all the decorations start going up. So
yeah, I don't,
you
it's either that
you
or I think it's the first week.
definitely might
Yeah.
time that like spot on.
Oh well. I didn't actually get a say in the dates. I knew it was going to be October.
Yeah,
Um, but I didn't know what exactly. There were rumors of it happening because my partner and I kind of planted the seed into my grandma to ask if she could do it. Because 10
smart.
years ago when we went, yeah, it was quite smart to be fair. 10 years ago when we went, we did the family trip in the same kind of format. So I thought, it would be nice if we kind of did like 10 years onwards. Well, it'll be 12 years when we go. Um, to visit all as a family and kind of bring everyone close together and also you enjoy it because it's something that's it's a trip of a lifetime really.
Oh yeah,
And when
100%.
we even though yeah, fair enough, I wasn't as appreciative of it back then. I still hold a lot of really good memories from it, and I enjoyed loads of it.
Yeah, it's gonna be an immense trip, especially with the community that we're sort of in now. It's gonna make it all that much better. There's gonna be so much excitement around it, and not just from your side, from us across the pond. It's gonna be great.
Yeah, I've had a lot of love from people, and which is always great.
Yeah,
Everyone's really excited for it, so which is nice. It's like you said, I can share the excitement with everyone.
yeah,
People are excited for me, and it's like a not really nice feeling.
yeah, yeah. It's so much fun, and I've been fortunate. Last year when I started my page, there was a lot of excitement when I went from everybody. There was a lot of like, oh, wish I was there, and watching through your story sort of thing. That was really
Yeah.
nice, and it was nice. Sort of, I met up with two people, who we follow each other in the
Oh,
Tron ride. Yeah,
ah,
the Tron ride, and it was kind of a bit of like a surreal moment, because
yeah,
it's like, oh my gosh, I know you guys,
yeah,
and you know me because we've chatted and things like that. But like to see them in real life in the parks, it was like, oh wow, that's really cool moment.
I bet it was crazy. I mean, do you know if anyone's going at the same time when you do next year?
I don't think so. I know
Right.
that our guest later on is going same sort of time possibly as you. I think
We will find
we
out.
will have to find out.
I might have been told, but at the moment, on the top of my head, I cannot remember. But we'll see. For everyone who doesn't know, well, you will by now. Actually, edit that bit out because that's shit. Um, so our guest who is coming on today, they will be talking all things Tokyo Disney, but then also we will be going back to about Walt Disney World because our guest absolutely loves visiting there, especially Epcot. And of course, the wonderful Joe here absolutely loves Epcot. So we've got to go
My
into more
absolute favorite.
detail. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, out of all the parks I went to, I do remember Epcot
Yeah,
like quite clearly.
yeah,
Like the thing is, I don't really remember Magic Kingdom at all, which is weird.
yeah. I think. is one of those ones because we've also got Paris as well, and the Disneyland Park and Magic Kingdom are very similar, majorly different in sizes, but I mean it's laid out very closely. So I
Yeah, it's
closely the
quite
same,
similar.
Nolan.
Yeah, I
So
think, and it was that long ago when I went. Like, I think Disney Springs. I
yeah,
believe it was called Downtown Disney.
don't be bringing back memories like that. I'll start crying.
Oh, see, that's how long ago it was. I
Yeah,
went out and it was Downtown Disney, and then I remember, obviously, when I joined the community and stuff, I was like, what is Disney Springs? I was like, "What's that?" I was like, "Is it a new park? Like, what's going on?" And then I didn't realize there was a massive,
yeah,
like, transformation. All I remember from when I went to, well, Disney Springs is there was a lot of construction work being done.
yeah.
So,
That was
obviously,
probably the time it was being shifted over towards Disney Springs from Downtown Disney, which I miss greatly because of Disney Quest. But hey, good things have to come to an end at some point, I suppose.
oh, there we go. But you know what? I can't wait. It's going to be incredible. And I can't wait to see when you go. When you go
Yeah.
again, I'll be asking you for all the tips. I mean, perfect timing to be fair,
Oh
because you
yeah.
understand it a lot more than I do. I even got a clue. I'm the one that's going to be driving on the wrong side of the road over in America as well. So that's going to be interesting.
At least, right? You won't have to worry about roundabouts because they don't do them.
No, all I remember is the roads being massive. The
Yeah, they're
roads are
huge.
like motorways, but like it was weird. It was like 3 lanes in one.
Yeah, it's because American cars are like 15 times the size of our cars.
Oh, I know. Imagine if
Our
I'm
our
buying
standard cars are like a Ford Fiesta. Their standard car is like a GMC 16-ton truck.
if I rent a 4x4, that's going to be very
Nice.
interesting. I can't really drive my own car at the moment as it is. I'm a bit of a manic driver. For those who don't know.
Uh, it's brilliant. It's brilliant. Okay, so Jack, I now think it's time to introduce our very special guest. Everybody, please give a warm welcome to Sophie. Whoop,
Woo!
whoop, 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 whoop.
So,
How you doing, Soph? How's things? How's your week been?
it's okay. It's been a week.
It's been a week. It's been a week.
Yeah, it's not too bad. How's your week been?
Yeah, not bad. I mean, there's been stuff going on at work, and yeah, I mean that's it. I mean, Jack's had an exciting week. He's announced his Disney trip, which is very exciting, over on his Instagram.
I have. First time in a decade to Walt Disney World.
Excited.
It's
Can't believe it.
it's very exciting.
Yes.
Very, very exciting.
I'm ready to pack. I'm all guns blazing, ready to go. I think it's like 500 and
Oh
God,
God,
I don't know, something days.
it's good to be prepared though.
Yeah, because there's a little bit of outfit planning, like a year and a half in advance.
Ah,
But
yeah, I'm sure everything will be fine in that year's time.
At
There
least you
won't
know
be
what the
any
weather's
clothing
going
or
to be
anything like
like.
that. What was that, Soph?
Sorry, at least you know what the weather's going to be like.
Yeah, exactly. It's gonna be nice,
Hot.
which is generally the case when you go to Orlando.
yeah, that is true. That is true.
Okay, so can you introduce yourself with your social media handles and everything like that, so people know where to find you?
Yeah, so hi, I'm Sophie from Sophiestraveljournal on Instagram, and Soph. So it's not Sophie, it's just Soph's Travel Journal on YouTube.
Which is very exciting because that's an exclusive right here on the podcast.
Exclusive.
Very exclusive. We found that out 10 minutes ago before we start recording, which is super exciting. What kind of content you're going to be posting over on your YouTube?
I'm still trying to figure it out, if I'm honest. I'm hoping to do like vlogs of just trips I go on. Obviously with Japan coming up, that will be like the big one.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna try to do some like little trips to practice before that.
Yeah, that'll be a lot of fun. I'll definitely be tuning in to see what you're getting up to here, there, and everywhere.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, something to look forward to. I can't believe that you're going to vlog. I'm excited for it.
I know. I still don't really know what I'm doing.
That's okay, neither do we. We haven't got
No,
a clue.
we don't. But you know what? You'll get it. We know you will. So we know obviously you're starting your YouTube journey, but why is it that you started your Disney social media account in the first place?
So I kind of grew up with Disney, like most of us did, watching all the films, going to the parks. So my parents took me to Walt Disney World when I was like 6 or 7, and that kind of started the obsession with the parks. Um, and like last year, I decided to create an Instagram account just to join the community, and it's just been great because everyone's so nice and supportive, and it's just a nice place.
Yeah, definitely. Such a nice place. I mean,
Yeah.
you know, we always say about how grateful we are to have like such a kind of a tight knit community in a weird way, even though it's massive. It's obviously one of the
Yeah.
Disney's one of the biggest like franchises ever in the world. But the community that I think we've all found on social media has been like massive, but then also quite small in the way of how we all come together,
Yeah.
which is always nice.
Oh yeah, I mean, especially with the group chat that we started, I don't know, maybe 6, 7 months ago, thereabouts.
7 months ago, I think it was.
God, it's been that long.
Yeah, no, I think we
Yeah,
like us three were like one of the first in it, I
yeah.
believe.
I think well, definitely some of the first few, which is crazy because now it's grown to a chat of over 100 people, and
Yeah.
is amazing to see how far it's come in such a short time, and all the exciting plans that we sort of got going on, which shows how much of a great community we've got over years. Is really wonderful.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
it's been really nice just talking to everyone in the chat and just like making friends with people. And everyone's just supportive and nice.
Yeah,
yeah,
no, I mean that's the great thing about everybody. They are so supportive. Um, is the best. I mean, and they'll tell you to go for whatever you want to go for, even if it
Yeah.
means spending lots of money on pins, like I do.
Yeah, that sounds good.
It's not. I mean, it's good for me because it means I get shiny pieces of metal, which make me happy, but not in my bank account.
that's gonna be the quote. Joe likes only pieces of metal. Please send mail to his PO
I'm
box.
I'm I'm like a magpie.
Just our solution. So Sophie, we know that obviously, you know, you've been really involved with the community, especially because you came to our first Disney Creator Meetup back in January. But we also know you have another specific love for Disney, which is Star Wars. So talk us through. Oh, there we go. If you guys are not watching the video, we're looking at that.
I'm waving.
Look at that amazing figures on Sophie's shelf. Just if you're listening to this, like just on the podcast without the video, just picture a really nice shelf with loads of Star Wars figures on there.
With Sophie dancing next to it.
Sophie dancing it, yeah, some
Ooh.
interpretive dance. God, talk us through who you've got on there.
So that was my Star Wars Lego. I've got Darth Vader, Mandalorian, and Captain Rex, and I've got Darth Vader's lightsaber as well.
Yeah, it's very, very cool. Jealous. Is it a legacy Darth Vader lightsaber?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I say it like that because it was expensive.
Yeah. Yeah, they're not the cheapest of things. Is that something you picked up over here or whilst in the parks?
It was over here. I think it was like May the 4th sales, so it was slightly reduced,
Slightly
but
reduced,
still
so that's a lot
expensive.
better. Yeah. Oh my gosh, yeah, they can be so expensive, especially if you go into Galaxy's Edge and Stabby's workshop. Um, Obviously last year you were at Disney Worlds and obviously had a chance to go on planet to Batu. How did you find sort of immersing yourself in that Star Wars world?
It was amazing. I just remember walking in and just feeling like I was just like taken aback by it. I was
Yeah.
just like, oh my god.
That's the force flowing through you.
Yeah, I felt it. But it's just the whole thing. The theming is amazing, and you just feel like you're in Star Wars.
Yeah.
And how they have like the characters just kind of roaming around as well.
Yeah,
You
which is
don't get that in Walt Disney World.
No, you don't. Not at all. I mean, it's something that's the California park's really big on, is having the free roaming characters. But yeah, for Disney World to have something like that, all right, only in a small area, but it makes the world so much more immersive. You know, when you see Chewbacca sort of running away from a set of Imperial troopers or Imperial stormtroopers or wherever they are. First Order troopers, they're First Order. Sorry, my mistake. They're First Order. I don't need to do another little edit in the editing bay saying, oh, made a mistake. It's First Order. I caught it live.
So you're being cancelled for the parades, and now you're being cancelled for getting Star Wars right.
I've got people who will back me at the parades. Yeah. I've got people to back me.
How much do you pay them off?
Well, that's none of your business.
Yeah.
That's none of your business. A couple of shekels, but you know.
We'll check the receipts. We'll check what invoice you sent over to them. The two people that backed you up.
Yeah, literally two.
Isn't it like two?
Yeah.
I don't know, to be honest.
I think two is a push. You know, turns out everybody likes the parades. Who knew? You know, it's not like Disney do a great job at them or anything like that. Gosh. So anyways, back on track a little bit. Come on.
Come on, don't. Oh God.
The desk will explode.
Don't put this coffin fit here. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so back on track. You love Star Wars. I mean, we all love Star Wars in a way. I'm sure, Jack, when you get to Walt Disney World, you will find yourself loving Star Wars, even maybe not being a Star Wars fan at the minute.
Yeah, I mean, I like Battlefront 2, I believe it was. I played on PlayStation. That was so good. I'm sure I played that not like in one of the lockdowns or just after, and I really enjoyed it. So I understand the characters. I don't understand the plots properly because I've not really watched them.
Right, okay, so what we need to do is, right, three of us, we need to set up a screen sharing party, and we're going to watch all of them.
There we go.
In order, apart from the last three.
What order?
4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3.
Oh.
I do a weird order.
Do you do like 4, 5, 1, then back to 6, and then like 2 and 3 or something like that?
I do like 4, 5, skip 1 because it's not good. 2 and 3, then 6.
1's not good.
No, it doesn't add anything to the plot of the films. It's just a filler. There you go. That's my opinion on that one.
So is officially ended this call.
It's
It's
got Jar Jar Binks.
2 p.m. We're ending this call. Goodbye, Sophie. I mean, I haven't got a clue. So, yeah, number 1 could be great. It could be crap.
It's amazing. Kind of not. Okay, it's not an amazing film. It's
not the best one, is it?
It's not. But I do think Attack of the Clones is worse. Like, Anakin's dialogue, right, to Padme, is awful.
It's classic.
It's awful. I don't like sand.
I hate sand.
It's coarse and rough and gets everywhere. Jackson, I got no idea what's going on. It's going.
I'm just like, yeah,
lightsabers. You got to do all the fates. You got to do all the fates. In Phantom Menace, it's the best. It's so good. That's one of the best lightsaber duels in Star Wars.
Mm-hmm.
It's a very stern face there, Sophie.
Jack, continue on your own.
Broken it.
He's still there. Oh, there he is. Like I guess all slowly depart. Like,
All right, I'll come back.
he's back.
Episode 3 is the best one.
That's fair enough.
You know
I'll die
what?
on that
You found some like common ground. There we go.
Yeah, well, is it really good enough though?
Swiftly moving on
Yeah,
from
that's
Star Wars.
let's move on. Yeah, good idea.
Right, so Sophie, we know you have got something very exciting booked for this year. So
Yes.
you are going away to Disney Tokyo in October 2025. How has
Yeah.
that come about?
I still can't believe it, to be honest. So I was supposed to go in 2020, but we know what happened.
Yeah.
So I have to cancel that. And I just decided to just book it because I keep thinking about it, and I was like, just do it and just go, and it will be great.
Oh,
So
that's one thing is definitely going to be is great. It's definitely a bucket list park for myself, and I'm sure Jack as well.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
How did you find sort of like navigating everything, going like sorting everything out to go to Tokyo?
it's not that bad. I don't think. Like I've booked the flights. You can't book hotels until 6 months in advance.
That's annoying.
Yeah.
So
How
I've
come?
booked an Airbnb for the first
Oh,
week,
that's
but nothing for Disney.
Right. So you've got the first week sorted, but then you've got to do that 6 month. Do you know why? Why have you got to do that?
It's just Japan. So that's like all Japanese hotels that are 6 months in advance. But I think for Disney, I think it's about the same. But the vacation package, that is 6 months as well. But park tickets are 2 months in advance,
Wow,
which
so
stresses me out.
yeah, everything is sort of like you gotta do it in sort of order. That's
Mm.
Yeah.
yeah, frustrating. I'd be the worst at that. I like going onto the Disney Travel Company website and going doop-a-doop, boop-a-doop, boop-a-doop, boop. Holidays booked. There we go. Now I just have the countdown.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, that's something that I wouldn't get on with at all.
It's just knowing the dates you've got to book everything. That is
Yeah.
the thing. And then there's some things you want to book, you have to be on at like the time they go on sale, otherwise they sell out. So I'm a
Ooh.
bit stressed for that.
Yeah, yeah, and obviously it's a quite the big time jump as well, isn't it? Like 9-ish hours?
Yeah. And 90 hours in front.
Oh wow. I didn't realize that. I mean, I knew it was like I thought maybe like 6, but 9. That is rough.
Yeah, yeah, and
Yeah.
especially having to book something at later time whilst being over here. That's
Yeah.
if you miss it, it sells out. That's not a massive sort of time window you got. That's gonna be a very late night or early morning for when you're
Yeah. I
in the
think it's like
tickets.
1 a.m. or something.
It could be worse.
Yeah, I guess it could be the 24 hours in like Australia or New Zealand.
Yeah, yeah,
That is
That is worse.
that's a bit tricky to handle.
yeah. Obviously, you've traveled to Japan before. How did you find like the travel going over there? I assume is, gosh, gotta be if it's a 9 hour difference, 10 hour plus flight.
So last time I think it was like a 12-hour flight.
Oof, wow.
I remember on the way back, because it's always longer, it was bang on 12. But this time I think it's 13 hours 40 on the way out
Yeah.
and 15:40 on the way back.
That's
So it's long.
that's a killer. I will be honest. That's a
Yeah,
killer.
that is
I
a lot.
I enjoy the flight over to Orlando. I could do that. That's like 7-8 hours. Could do that. That's nice and easy. But I don't know about that. 12-hour plus flight is
Yeah,
I
extremely
think the
long.
problem's going to be when I hit like the 9-hour mark,
yeah.
and I'll be like, I could be in America by now.
Could have gone your way.
And then I've still got like another like flight's worth of
Yeah.
time on that.
So obviously at Tokyo, we've got a couple of different parks that you can sort of choose from. You got
Yeah.
Tokyo Disneyland and obviously Tokyo DisneySea, which I assume you're quite looking forward to. Which one of the two would you be more looking forward to going?
Ooh. I think Disney
Yeah.
because it's not like any of the other parks, is it?
No, and a lot of people say the same sort of thing where Disney Sea is just a different level of park. So yeah, I could see why you would choose for that one.
Yeah, and it's got Duffy and Friends, and I love
Yeah.
Duffy and Friends.
Do you-
Because you don't get that outside the Asian parks.
No, no,
So
and they are massive. And on social media, I'm starting to see more and more of Duffy and Friends, and they sort of like, oh wow, these are a real big deal, you know. Whereas everything our side, we've got the Mouse and the Fab Five, they've got
yeah,
Duffy and Friends, and that is like, whoa,
it's big.
yeah,
But it's only in Disney Sea.
yeah,
So it's not in Disneyland.
yeah.
Okay.
So that's something I learned recently. Apparently you can only buy Duffy products in Disney Sea. So if you go to Disneyland, just be prepared not to see any of it.
Be prepared not for Duffy merch. But I
Yeah.
assume the
Just
merch,
Mickey.
yeah, just Mickey. But I assume the merch there would be also more suited to Baymax and
I think there's quite a
things
lot
like
of
that.
Baymax.
Well, they've got their own ride there, haven't they? Are you gonna learn the dances?
Um,
Oh,
I'm not
come
sure yet.
on!
You did interpretive dance earlier. You can do it.
Yeah, honestly, before we started the episode, she was dancing away, all this interpretive stuff. It was
Yeah, we were doing hipster
brilliant.
lie. We were shaking it.
Na-na-na-na-na-na.
I might learn the dance.
There
Yeah,
we
It's all
go.
go
like
for it.
We've
hand
changed your mind,
movements. I can do that.
Yeah, is a lot of hand movements. Yeah.
Clap in time and stuff.
That's so funny. But yeah, no, that'd be so much fun. You know, there's a group of people that actually just go to the parks and stand at the Baymax ride to do the dances, and it's brilliant. They spend hours at the ride. They don't even queue up. They just go and dance. It's brilliant. I feel like it's such a different. Obviously, it's a very different culture over there. So like, it's very cool to see. Very very cool to see.
Yeah, it's good that they just do that. Like, you wouldn't see that in the other parks around the world, would you?
No, you wouldn't. Definitely not. So obviously you go in for a week before you get to the Disney parks. What are you gonna get up to in that sort of week period?
Getting over jet lag.
Yeah, good idea. Yeah, you want to sort that out pretty quick.
Yeah, I was hoping. Well, I thought about doing Disney at the start. Then I was like, if I'm jet lagged, I won't enjoy it as much.
Yeah,
So I'm gonna have a week and just explore Tokyo, I think,
yeah.
and do loads of shopping.
That sounds expensive. There's a lot in Tokyo that can be bought.
There is, especially when you're like a nerd,
Like I'm
because it's not just Disney; it's anything nerdy.
yeah, sort of like anything if you're into your anime or your mangas and things like that. Card games. Oh my gosh, I'm a big Pokemon like TCG fan. I like the cards. I like shiny cardboard as well as shiny metal. You know. So I just know I would go to Japan, and I'd waste so much money on shiny cardboard, which I'm very happy with.
I
It
mean,
is cool in the card show
Yeah,
because they have like all of them in cabinets,
yeah.
and then you'll get like the shinies, and you see the price, and you'll be like, oh,
Oh, that's 76,000 yen. What's that? 760 quid or something like that.
it's about like 80
There you
Yeah.
go.
quid. It
Take
might be
that.
less than that
I'll
actually.
take that.
Exchange rates changed quite a lot since I
Yeah.
last went.
Yeah.
I can
So
imagine so.
I'm gonna say if I went to Japan, like obviously Disney aside, there's two things that I want to try. So all the vending machines, because
Oh,
I know that
yeah.
they're crazy over there. I'm sure you can get like loads of like you can get like ramen vending machines. You can get like
yeah,
I'm sure you can get like a proper like sandwich ones as well. Like
yeah,
crazy.
it's got
My
everything.
gosh, the food out there. Oh, you just brought sandwiches up. And
No,
like,
well, there you go.
ah, the 7-Eleven, like, sandwiches, they just look so, fresh and amazing. Will you be going to 7-Eleven is what I want to ask, and be trying these, hopefully, veggie, vegan-free meals.
I think as soon as I land, I will be in 7-Eleven. I'll get a Pocari Sweat because that is like the must do. It's like a drink. And then just sushi and
Oh yeah,
snacks. And
easy.
that'd be great.
Sounds
Love
very,
sushi.
sounds very good. I'm actually quite scared of sushi. The raw fish scares me. Yeah,
But have you tried proper sushi?
probably not, but it still scares me. Do you know just seeing like a bit of salmon on like rice? It's like,
To be fair, have you tried like veggie sushi with like cucumber, avocado?
oh yeah, I mean that's just rice, cucumber, and bit of
Oh,
seaweed.
it's much
No,
more than that.
Yeah, but
You,
I like that. I don't get me wrong, I like that. But it's just rice, cucumber, and a bit of seaweed.
that's not it. That is not it. Sophie, back me up here. That is not it, is it?
yeah, it's more than that.
It's an experience. You need the dark soy sauce, like basically soaked in it. It's like the best thing ever.
Maybe dark soy sauce hasn't come to Wales yet or something because.
Oh, just normal soy sauce. I prefer like dark soy sauce because I find it a
Yeah.
bit like saltier.
No, I mean I've gone to Yo Sushi but never tried any sushi stuff.
Creep into your sushi.
I mean, you know,
Yeah.
that's all I got. That's all we got.
So we've got in Wales.
It's one sushi place. It's Yo Sushi. It's in Cardiff. That's all we got. It's probably more. There's definitely probably more.
I thought you said that Wales is twinned with Japan.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a lot.
not in terms of food, in terms of mountains and love of dragons and difficult languages. Save myself late. I'll take that one. That's a 1 point Joe, that is.
Okay, so the other thing, it's not as exciting as the food and the vending machines. It's the toilets.
What?
So,
Really?
Understandable.
have you ever seen the Simpsons episode where they go to Japan and like Homer's testing out all like the toilet and there's like fountains and music, and I mean it's probably not true unless it is
It
true.
is.
So, oh,
No way.
Yeah, so all the toilets have like a bidet built-in standard.
Yeah.
They've all got heated seats, and I don't know what about the men's toilets, but women's toilets play music when you wee or whatever you're doing because it's like a privacy thing. No one wants to hear you weeing, so you play the music.
I want one of these.
how have you never heard of this?
I want one of
See,
these
I look
toilets.
like
I'm
I
googling.
look like a weirdo going, yeah, mix. I want to go and see the
I want to see the
Japanese
toilets.
toilets, but actually, there we go. It's like sushi.
It's
It's an
understandable.
experience.
It's the heated seats. Like just sitting on that.
I think it's the
Great.
music. I
That
think it's the
sounds like
music
the
when you
best thing
wee.
ever.
Especially if it's cold and you sit on the toilet. It's just like, this is great. Sit here all day.
Gosh. Yeah. I want a bit of that. I'm going to Japan. Just for the toilets. Forget everything else. Forget the shiny pieces of card. Forget Duffy. I'm going for the toilets.
Come on, let's book a trip and go. Let's just go and
Should we?
yeah, let's do
So
it.
we're coming with you.
Let's do. Okay.
We're gonna come play the music on the toilet. See if he's got a heated seat. Then we're heading home.
Yeah, we're gonna go. We probably won't make it past the airport. I'll be honest.
Probably not. Why are you coming to Japan? To test out the toilets.
Imagine how killer a day that would be. Fly to Japan, test toilet, fly back home.
I think you could probably do it in a day with time differences.
Yeah.
That's the worst part.
You get back home, it's like Tuesday afternoon, same Tuesday you left.
Or Tuesday a week after.
Okay, I think we've got some questions from some of our listeners that we posted on our social media about all things sort of Tokyo and how to get there and how to do things like that. So, Jack, do you want to crack on with some of these questions?
Let's do this. So we have got some really good viewer questions because obviously, you know, this episode is all about looking forward to trips and especially in your case, Tokyo Disney. And I think it's one of those where people have a lot of questions about it because
Yeah.
I feel like it's a little bit less known. Not that the fact that the park's less known, but like I guess how to get there, what to do there, what actually is there is kind of limited in a weird way compared to like the other parks, I guess. But I feel like now more people are starting to learn about it, which is obviously really good to hear. So the first one is, what are the best places to stay when visiting? So I suppose, what places are you looking at when you want to book your Disney hotel?
So there's a few options. You can stay in the Disney hotel, and they've got quite a few hotels, but they're all a bit pricey.
Yeah, as
Um,
Disney is.
Yeah, it's expected, isn't it, really? But they have like partner hotels, kind of like how Disneyland Paris and Walt Disney World do. So you can stay at those and get like a shuttle to the parks, and obviously it's just a bit cheaper.
Yeah.
Or you can stay in like the area by Disney. So I think as long as you buy like a train station that takes you to the monorail station, I think you'll be okay, to be honest.
Oh, does that mean you get to go on the cool Disney train? Oh, that's so sick. Oh,
With the Mickey windows.
I'm so excited to see everything that you're going to be filming and posting to your YouTube channel, which is very exciting.
I know.
Yes.
I'm so glad you said you're vlogging this trip.
Yeah.
Like, I guess obviously, like we were saying, like, you know, Japan is like a bucket list for both of us. So we're going to be tuning in, like, okay, what's Sophie doing? Right, okay, write it down. You know what we're doing next time? Next time. I mean, first time we go.
I better make it good then.
Pressure is on. The pressure, no, it's going to be. You're going to be amazing.
Yeah,
I can't wait.
It's going to be like, so much fun.
Yes.
It's going to be good. So another question is, where do you buy your tickets from?
So there's a few options with that as well. So you can buy them from the Tokyo Disney Resort website, but they do have issues with foreign credit cards. So sometimes they just decline it for no reason, and you might have to try a few times just to get it to work, and which obviously can be a bit stressful, especially if like it isn't loaded or whatever. But you can use third party sites such as Klook is a good one that a lot of people use.
Right, okay.
And I think they're pretty good at just you buy it and that's it then. There's no issues with credit cards. It's just
They're just
quite
happy to
straightforward.
take your money, sort of thing. Like,
yeah, it's like using like attraction tickets
Yeah.
that you would use for like the US stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think I might try the official website, but if that doesn't work, I know I've got like other options if that doesn't work.
Yeah, no, that's good. And yeah, I suppose I've been on the site. It is a tricky site to sort of navigate if you don't know where you're looking. So it's good to have that backup option that
Yeah.
you can blip 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 blip. It's good to have that backup. Blip, 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 blip. Come on, I can get it out. It's good to have that backup option. That's all I'm gonna say. I can't get it out. This bit's going out.
Well, I keep
I didn't even know. I didn't even know where
tripping
I'm
up as
going.
well.
With it. I didn't even know where I'm going.
Right, let me carry on with the question.
Yeah, go for it. For sake.
Right, so so earlier you
So sorry. I feel like I made you laugh.
right, because something about okay. So Sophie, earlier you were talking about having to book a lot of things separately. So would you say that the package deals are worth it or not because of the timings?
I think it depends what you want really from the trip. So obviously the Disney does the vacation package, but they're very expensive, and it is more expensive than booking everything individually. You do get to go on, there's like a certain amount of rides you can go on. With that though, so it's kind of like you get a fast pass and you get free drinks for like the day or two you're in the park.
Nice.
And there's a few other like little perks. I think you get a popcorn bucket, which is good
Oh,
because they have amazing popcorns.
yeah, they do. They really, really do.
But I think it's just for me, it's slightly too expensive to justify it.
Yeah.
So I think I'm just going to try and book it all like individually.
Hopefully, it all works out well.
Hopefully.
Yeah, I'm sure it will. I'm sure it will.
Yeah, you have to just let us know about that.
Yeah.
So
I'm sure I'll post about it.
what's that? Sorry.
I'm sure I'll post about it all.
Yeah, oh, definitely. Yep. It's part of vlog series.
Yeah, it can be. Me at like 1 a.m. booking my tickets. Like, what time is it?
You realise you put them for next year or something.
Can you imagine?
You're not going in October. You're going next October.
That's something I do.
So another person asked about the crowds, and obviously we know that Tokyo DisneySea in particular have extremely busy crowds. Have you kind of got like a plan to beat them? You know, just so you're not like stuck waiting all day. You're gonna head early. Like, what's your go-to?
I think I'm going to get there early because obviously they have Fast Pass. Well, it's called Disney Premier Access because it's not Fast Pass anymore.
No, and we do miss Fast Pass.
Yeah, R.I.P.
Yeah, forever in my heart.
So I think you have to get there early just to get those because the good ones go really quick. So I'll probably get there early, try and beat the rush. Well, there'll be a rush anyway. I don't think you can avoid it.
Yeah.
And just kind of try my best to get on what I want to get to. I know what I want to do the most, so I'll just prioritize all of that and then come back to whatever's left.
Yeah, no, that sounds like a solid plan. Obviously, with the fast pass machines and everything like that, it's one of those things you have got to beat the crowd too. So, and I assume you'll be getting your Disney strut on because no running in the parks. Disney strut on to the ride you want to do the most.
Disney strut.
Yeah, I practiced that last year.
Oh yeah, there's nothing quite like a Disney strut.
There is no, honestly, I wish people who like never have been to Disney or not bothered about Disney would know about it. Just so you know, we're the type of people you need to move out of the way for.
Oh,
we
yeah.
know what we want. We know what ride we're going to. We know what character we want to meet.
I know what parade I'm skipping. Come on, move.
Oh no, that's it.
Cancelled.
Ban. Nobody is.
No. No, don't say that. I've got my reasons. They're good reasons. Like I said earlier, I paid
Are
off
they?
people to back me up. It's fine. It all works.
Your 2 people will back you up. But it's understandable reasons. It's understandable.
Exactly. I can get on so much.
Understandable to an extent. My eyes are rolling back to Disney.
Yeah.
So, Sophie, what is the first thing you'll be doing? Once you enter the park, be like, right, I'm doing this. What is it that's on your list to do?
I'll cry first.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
I'll do that for a bit.
Yeah.
And then
Just for a bit.
snacks. Cry while I eat snacks.
I mean,
Oh,
I think
I'm in
that's
Disney.
the answer to a question I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah.
Cry and eat snacks.
I mean,
Same.
it sounds like a typical weekend for me, if I'm honest. Like,
Same.
Sounds like an evening ritual for me. Weird.
What snacks are you sort of looking forward to the most when you get out there?
All of them.
Nice.
I really want to try, like, they do the Mickey waffles.
Yeah.
Which I know they do them in other parks, but they're the big ones.
Yeah.
And they do like seasonal flavours. They also do different churro flavours. So not just cinnamon, like anything you can think of. And then there's the popcorn. Oh my god. The different flavours of that.
They've got so many different flavors and some like wild flavors as well. I'm pretty sure I've seen like a shrimp one
Yeah.
or something like that, and that to me as a popcorn flavor blows my mind. And like I thought the popcorn
That is
cart in
great.
Epcot had mad flavors, but like you go over to Japan, it's all like a different level of flavors for everything.
Yeah, it is mad. And there's the mochi as well. The little green
Yes.
alien.
Oh yeah,
ones.
they
you know,
look so good.
And if I don't see them on a vlog, I swear there'll be eruptions.
We will cancel your trip for you.
Yeah.
We will tell you to
Shout
Oh no.
ring up the embassy. This person should not be allowed in Japan.
Hands forever.
Because escort you out of the bar. Just imagine you being escorted
You
out
under
of the
the
bar by
arms.
two security, like
Come
by
on.
two Mickey and Minnie escorting you out the park with your friends.
Come on, you haven't eaten the mochi. Come on.
Ouch.
Oh no.
I feel like your heart will just break.
Jack and Joe have
I'll
sent
be
for you.
crying
Come
then. I'll make sure I eat them.
Yes, please do. I need to know what they like from
I'll give an honest
friends'
review.
inside opinion.
Honesty is key, so we want to hear if they're good or if they're
Overrated.
overrated. We want to see.
Will you be
I'm
trying?
hoping they're good. I've seen mixed reviews.
Yeah, same. That's the thing. What I want to know
I think it depends if you like mochi anyway. 'Cause it's like a weird
it
texture,
is a
isn't
weird
it?
texture. It's
Yeah.
a very textual thing, and
Yeah.
it's one of those. Do you know the little moons? Do you like those?
Yeah, they're good.
See, I find them a bit weird, but like other mochi stuff I like. But the little moons, I think they're just a bit too cold for my teeth, and I've got a little sensitive teeth.
You know what?
That's understandable.
I'll back you on that because I like Little Moons. But yeah, I have really sensitive teeth, so I don't mind. I don't mind the weird texture, but yeah, it's that first bite. I'm like, ooh,
Yeah,
ooh,
that hurt.
it hurt. Like, ooh.
What I want to know the most is, are you going to be trying the long Mickey bread?
I don't know.
Oh my gosh, you got to! It's like a French stick,
Yeah,
Mickey shaped.
but I'm just thinking, how am I going to do that on my own? I mean, I will, but I feel really guilt. I've just set all this bread. I've set a baguette with butter on as well.
Just you on the Baymax ride with your baguette,
Yeah.
taking bites out, just spinning.
We'll be eating it within the vlog. You'll be like, "Hi everyone," just like, tucking into it. We'll be joining in.
That's so funny. You gotta try the bread. You don't get Mickey shaped bread many other places in the world.
It's true.
And Mickey shaped stuff is better.
It is.
That
You
is a
just-
fact.
You just know that bread is going to be the best bread you've ever had in
Oh,
your life.
Easily.
Although tiger bread is pretty good.
I was just thinking of like a nice sourdough.
Yeah, well, I do. You know, with olive oil and balsamic vinegar.
Oh, stop it now. Oof.
See, that to me, I go through those phases where I just randomly try it again, and I just love it.
Yeah. Do you go through a bread phase?
Yeah. Well, I have like loads of toast and stuff at one go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my
I
gosh.
know exactly what you mean.
When I was living in a flat, I would this would be a treat some days, right? I'd go to Tesco, I'd buy a nice loaf of bread, and I'd buy Lurpak butter. And this would be my treat. So I'd sit in the living room with like a film on, probably like Star Wars or something, and I'd eat I'd eat like this loaf of bread with Lurpak. And that was my treat.
Might as well get a spoon and just start eating that by itself.
But yeah, I love bread. I love bread.
It is good.
Big up bread. Big up bread. Big up Disney bread.
Massive big up
In
Disney bread.
California, they do like sourdough shaped like the characters.
Oh, well, here we go. Bread tour
Like you
of
get buying
Disney.
that. There's a Mickey one. I think they do a vampire Mickey at Halloween.
Now that I need to try.
The bread tour of Disney. That's what we're starting something there. All the different
Breads around the
breads.
world.
Oh,
Okay, next time we all go on our trips, each one of us, this is going to be like a new task. We have to get some Disney Mickey bread, and we have to share it with each other and just be like, "Look, here we go. I've got it." Eat them off slowly. It's gonna be like the Disney bread tour, like you said.
that sounds good. I think we're going to go into a little 5-minute break before we get into Jack's Disney roll call. So we'll be back in a little bit, and I mean in a little bit, it'll be like seconds for whoever's listening. But for us, it's going to be 5-10 minutes. So we'll be back after this.
Yeah, see you soon. And welcome back to our second episode of Two Ears One Mic. Here we are with Sophie's Travel Journal, and we are about to get into Disney roll call.
Woo, 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 woo.
Exciting.
You know what? I think this might be probably one of my favorite parts of the podcast, just because it can go one way or another depending on the answers.
Oh yeah, and I usually get flustered with something, so that's it's going to be fun.
Okay, so to explain the rules, Sophie, we've already told you, but for those who aren't aware, Disney roll call is we give you 10 names of random Disney characters, and you have 2 words to describe them, either solid or pass. So, are you ready?
Yeah.
Oh, come on, Jacket, lay him on us.
That was a deep breath, like before the. Yeah. Let's go. Okay, so the first one, Maleficent.
Oh, solid. Best villain.
Massive solid. Oh,
You do love your Disney villains.
Yeah, she's my fave.
so cool.
She can't beat it.
Can't beat her. Number 2, Gaston.
Solid.
Just no one quite like him. No one quite like Gaston.
No one quite like him.
Have you ever done the meet at Disney World for Gaston?
No. I do want to meet it.
Yeah.
But I feel like if he roasted me, because I know he does roast people,
He's quite good at
I'd
it.
probably
as well.
cry.
Just break down.
I'd be like, Gaston!
Stop! I love you.
Tom's got this massive vision in my head of Sophie cried after meeting Gaston. Okay, the third one, a bit of a unique one. King Candy from Wreck-It Ralph.
Oh wow!
Well, that's a bit niche.
It is a
isn't it?
I'll say pass, because he's not very nice.
No, he's not a nice person. You're right, and
Not a nice
I'd
guy.
agree with you. God,
It's not even a good villain.
yeah. Gosh, that's a very out there one.
Listen.
Yeah.
I've got to keep you guys on your toes. I've got
Yeah,
to.
on my toes. Like, and for those listening, I haven't got a clue what a list is. I don't get told. I don't see. During our 5-minute break, Jack does his thing and his wizard machine brings out all the names. I don't even know what's going to come out of his mouth.
You never know. Could be you. You could be on the list
Could,
next.
could be me. Who knows? I'm sure
The
it'll be
one-
an instant pass.
The one controversial Disney character.
So I see your face.
Yeah, Sophie's like, okay, okay, just put the number 4, right? I think this is.
Yes.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I don't have it in the list, so I have to go scroll up and down. Okay, number 4, Tiana.
Oh, solid. I think she's really underrated.
I think so too. I think Princess and the Frog is an extremely underrated movie as it is.
100%.
It's absolutely wonderful.
It's so good.
And I think
I really want to do the
Disney is-
ride.
Do you know,
Yeah.
did you ever do Splash Mountain when it was Splash Mountain?
No.
Oh my god! Oh, we'll talk about that in a
But
little bit.
there is one in Tokyo Disney, so I might do it.
Oh, that's
Ooh.
okay then. But yeah,
There we go.
we'll talk about that in a little bit because we will be touching back into Walt Disney World as it's where Jack's heading off to, and we're all heading off to at some point.
It is. Number 5, Ariel.
Solid.
Yeah, she's good.
That was a bit unsure, wasn't it?
It was like she could swing either way.
I like her, but she's not my favourite princess.
Yeah,
There's better
that's fair
ones.
enough. That's fair enough.
That's right. I think for me, she's in my top 3, but I guess for some people, she's might not be.
She might not be in mine. I'll be honest.
She's not mine.
I really like
I'm
her.
straight out like, no.
Yeah, I'll defend you, Ariel. Do not worry. Okay, number 6, Scar.
Solid.
He's a great villain.
He's very good.
Yeah, he's one of those ones you love to hate.
Definitely, yeah.
It's a
I
good
feel
villain.
like after playing like Dreamlight Ballet, I appreciate him more, which is a weird thing to say, probably.
For the people who play Dreamlight Valley, who's listening, you probably understand that. I don't play it. I'm not sure if Jack plays it. I know you play.
I
Kingdom
have.
Hearts.
I mean, don't talk to me about Kingdom Hearts. Do a whole podcast series just about that. But Dreamlight Valley, I can't remember what part I got up to. I'm just trying to think. I wonder if I did get to the Scar bit or not. I can't remember.
That's quite early on, to be honest.
I literally can't remember. I got to the bit where Frozen, like, so Anna and Elsa.
I think that's been just before.
I
maybe.
didn't get past fishing with Goofy, so I was like, what's all this stuff I gotta clear out the way? I'm not doing that.
Right, you need to get back on it because it is
Yeah.
quite a good game.
It's good.
Yeah, maybe. We'll see.
Yeah. And number 7, the character we have just mentioned, who Joe and I already know the answer to for this because of something controversial we learned in our break. Number 7 is Goofy. Care to elaborate? Sophie?
Okay. I've got a defence.
Well, first of all, what's the word? Solid or pass?
Can I say both?
No, you
But
can't.
like different reasons.
No. We know it's a pass. So let's just get the explanation over and done with.
Okay. So it's not Goofy as a character. Like, Goofy Movie's good. He's good in all the things he does. Whatever he does. She was a great dad to Max.
He's the best dad, man.
And he's funny. But it's just a character meets in the park. Might be very uncomfortable.
And I think I'll stick up for you there because he's quite the towering figure. So I can kind of see it. But I mean, it's goofy. He's part of the Fab Five.
Yeah.
But it's all right. You have your opinions and we've got ours. So it's
I'm
fine.
sorry, everyone.
It's fine. No, I just expect the apology on your story later after goofy.
It's pretty good as a character. It's just for me. I can't.
You tell that to
I
Goofy.
can't. I will. I won't. No, stop running away.
You're breaking the hearts of all Goofy lovers out there.
I know, and there's a lot.
Sorry to everyone that loves Goofy.
There's a lot of people.
Don't come at me in my DMs.
It's all right, Joe will be.
Just talking about pins is all right.
Let's move on from the Goofy hate.
Yeah.
Good idea.
Poor Goofy. But no, don't worry. It's understandable. Well, it's not. Anyway, number 8, Elsa.
Solid.
Okay.
Yeah, she's just great.
Okay. Yeah.
Top 3 princess.
Okay, maybe not, but yeah.
I can appreciate Elsa. She's not in my top 3, but then again, Ariel wasn't in neither of your guys' top 3.
No. I don't think she'd make a top 6. I put Elsa in the top 5. I do like Elsa.
One thing I will say about Elsa,
she's cool. Pardon the pun.
Same.
You're all weak.
Oh,
Thank you all for listening.
Yeah, sending tickets to his one-man comedy show in Wales.
Yep. It's on the corner in Pontypridd.
The one thing I will say is that I do love the outfit transition in the film, both number 1 and 2.
Yeah.
I mean, it is phenomenal. And when you see all of the work the animators put into it, especially the first one, because it was something they haven't really done before.
Yeah, it was good.
Amazing.
Stunning.
Pure class.
And the songs. All of her solo songs.
Yeah.
Just amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I do like Show Yourself. That's a really good song.
Yeah, that's like my favourite.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of Into the Unknown.
It's a good song.
I'm hit and miss with it. I think I like it, but I just prefer Show Yourself.
Do you know, sometimes if like my music don't work in the car for no reason, I'll just belt out a quick. I'm not doing it now. Into the Unknown, and I'm.
You could do it now.
No, I'm not doing it. Full belt out, highest pitch I can hit, and I'm going for it. I'm not doing it now. Don't.
That's like me with Evermore from Beauty. Because he's got such a deep voice. And I try and like imitate.
I like how we've gone like opposite sides. Like I've gone from something really like high. You've gone for something that's quite down here.
It's very low.
You guys like us. Maybe we'll have to do like an episode where like we just get everyone on singing.
Yes.
I mean, Disney's Got Talent. I'm going to sound like a strangled.
Oh, what an idea! Disney, chuck around the back burner. Pull on the ideas book that we definitely don't have.
I'm writing it down. I've trademarked it a lot.
Okay. I think that's just something people don't need to hear. That's just me and my Ford Fiesta that need to hear that.
That's fair enough. It's kind of like Into the Unknown with me and my car. No one outside needs to know that.
I'd love to hear that.
No, you wouldn't. Honestly, you really wouldn't. It's ear piercing.
Okay. Sorry, I nearly lost my voice then. Number 9, Captain Hook.
Solid.
He's great.
It's not my favourite villain, but he is good.
He's great.
I think he's good for the role, especially in Once Upon a Time.
I haven't seen it.
I haven't seen it.
What? I mean, I'm not even going to go into it because I'm shocked. I'm shocked and appalled. So swiftly moving on before I lose my bleep. If anyone loves Once Upon a Time, please let us know. Number 10, Buzz Lightyear. I mean, this might be a walkout moment.
That's so solid.
That's a lie. You're lying. Speak your truth. There is no wrong opinion. Everyone has their own opinion.
Exactly. There's
You
no
are
wrong
entitled
opinion.
to your opinion.
Nobody's gonna judge much.
Apart from us.
I'm not a huge Toy Story fan. I'll say that to start with. It's not my favourite. I like the first one and the second one, but it's just not my favourite.
Even the room.
I know it's so controversial.
Joe is booking a one-way ticket to Japan for you to stay there and never come back.
I think it's the only option. I'll be honest.
I mean,
What do you mean you're not a big Toy Story fan? What's that about?
Yeah.
What? Is Pixar a masterpiece?
I prefer Monsters Inc.
I mean, Monsters Inc. is
Monsters
great.
Inc.
It's a great film. I can't dispute
Incredibles.
Incredibles is also a great film.
that. Yeah. Toy Story. That's the one you don't like.
It's not. I didn't say I don't.
Well,
I don't like it. It's just not my favourite.
But I guess out of the characters, Buzz kind of the one you don't like as much as well.
Probably. I like Jessie and Rex. I love Rex.
do you know the song for Jessie in number 2 is
Oh,
When Somebody Loved Me, I think it was, and I
great
could
thought.
absolutely bawl my eyes out. But
I just think
hearing
Buzz
Buzz
isn't my
could
favourite.
also make me bawl my eyes out. So there we are.
People are gonna hate me.
Nobody's gonna.
No.
It's no hate, just love.
Yeah, maybe.
It's
Yeah, maybe.
pure Disney love.
Yeah.
Apart from very strong Goofy fans who might come at you.
Yeah. I'm Buzz
One of
fans.
them being Joe.
Yeah. Wait.
And the Buzz fans.
Wait. Hold on.
I feel like Goofy's gonna have like a whole tribe rather than Buzz. Unfortunately, oh, Joe's got his Goofy top out. Is it a top?
Is a hoodie.
It's a hood. Oh yeah.
It's from H&M. I bought it in Italy. Struck my stuff a sec.
Nice.
Didn't.
I think that concludes our Disney roll call. That was some great answers.
There were some answers.
Yeah, there was so much.
Some opinions there.
You know what? I love it. I love the fact that it's so different for everyone. I think that's what makes it so good.
That's what riles me right up. But no, it's fine. I look past the, sit on my judgments. Obviously, they are opinions. There's no wrong opinions apart from Buzz hate and Goofy hate. But apart from that, there's no wrong opinions. No, it's great. Honestly, my favorite bit of doing these is the roll call. It's so much fun.
You never know what you're gonna get.
You don't, and you may have me walking off the screen, which is, and you may have me completely agreeing with you, which a lot of those, to be fair, yeah, I agree with. Buzz, on the other hand, well, not a fan of that answer.
I think Sophie's like, okay, I'm leaving.
I might just walk away.
No, you know what?
Roll away.
It's your turn to walk out, camera.
You saved yourself because there's one thing you said which I love, and that's the fact that you adore Rex.
Yeah.
And you can't beat Rex.
You can't. I mean,
So funny.
I don't think he gets enough love.
No, he doesn't. I think he does.
You see everywhere in the parks, it's all Woody, it's all Jesse, it's all Buzz. Don't see much Rex.
And Ham as well.
I was just about to
Yeah,
say Ham. Ham needs
Even,
some
even the aliens get more love than Ham.
evil Dr. Porkchop.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, you're right.
Underrated characters.
100%.
Massively, and hopefully more on the roll call for underrated characters. So let's go backwards in time a little bit and talk about what me and Jack were on about earlier, and that's Walt Disney World. Obviously, Jack's got the upcoming trip going there, which is very exciting. And I know you've got an upcoming trip near enough, possibly the same sort of time as Jack. Obviously, you're no stranger to Disney World. You were there last year. What is it about Walt Disney World that keeps you sort of going back?
It's just everything about it, I think. It's just one of those places you step foot on Disney property and you just feel like you're home.
Oh my gosh, yeah, I can totally understand that feeling.
It's just, I remember like it being 5 years since I'd last been. I just remember getting there and being like, yeah, this is where I need to be.
Yeah, yeah, and the vibe is totally different to that of the park that's our home park. Paris is a totally different atmosphere, which I can't wait for Jack to experience again 10 years on after having a newfound love for Disney over the last couple of years. So that's really exciting. Obviously we know that you're a big Epcot girly.
Yes.
You
I'm glad that comes through on my Instagram.
There's nothing wrong with that. Epcot
Oh my
is.
gosh, love
I
Epcot.
mean, I think Epcot's one of like, the only things I remember from my last trip. I loved it, and that was before I could do like the drinking around the world or, some of the new bits that got put in, like the Moana stuff. Because I went before Moana got released.
Yeah.
So yeah, I can completely understand why Epcot is up there for you.
Yeah, there's a lot of extracurricular activities to go on in Epcot.
Yeah.
Are you going during, if I'm thinking correct, October is during Food and Wine. Is that right? Or is it just finished?
I'm not sure.
Because
Because
I know it runs from like August through September. I'm not sure how far it goes into October time.
I'm not 100% sure because when Halloween starts, I don't know what they do
Yeah.
in the other parks.
I'm looking up now. It says it starts at the end of August and ends kind of mid to end November.
Oh, amazing! So you
But
be
that
there.
was last year, so it
So
might be a little bit
it's
different.
it's
Do the
generally the
same.
same.
Yeah.
So yeah, you'll be out at Food and Wine. Last time you went during Flower and Garden Festival, so you're gonna see a big change in atmosphere. You don't get to see the topiaries, unfortunately, which is
I do like those.
I think they're the best part of Flower and Garden. They're absolutely stunning, and the Disney team do such a good job on them every year the festival comes around. They're absolutely stunning. Have you ever done Epcot whilst it's been Food and Wine before?
No, so last year was the first time I've ever done a festival
Yeah,
because we'd usually go like the height of summer
yeah,
and there's nothing on.
yeah.
So yeah, I've not really done many of the festivals. I want to do them all, but it's a lot of money to do them all.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. It really is. Festival of the Arts, I haven't done, but I've done Flower and Garden and Food and Wine. Food and Wine's a lot of fun because there's a lot of food, and
A lot of wine.
there's a lot of drink. there's a lot of drink, but it's do you know it's expensive. That's the thing. You gotta prepare yourself for a Food and Wine day. Like Jack, when you go, obviously you're staying off site, so you won't be a part of a dining plan or anything like that.
No. because there's 11 of us going. So I feel like it depends what we do, because we might end up breaking into groups. It depends what, it obviously depends on the
Yeah.
time, because we go on family holidays basically kind of annually, especially the last couple of years. So last year we went to Greece, and like lunch and stuff we'd kind of do different, but then dinner we try and do together at the same-ish
Yeah.
time, but we wouldn't perhaps be on the same table. And obviously this is completely different because it's Disney and stuff. So I feel like it's going to be, I don't know, it depends. I feel like it's going to be a lot of snacks at Disney rather than sit-down meals. And then
Yeah.
I think we're just going to fill up on snacks, to be honest. I think we'll probably do like maybe the odd dinner. I want to go to like the Be Our Guest restaurant, if
So
possible.
fun. So
So
fun.
yeah, I'll see. But a whole day at Epcot, trying out each of the specialties.
I would suggest not driving that day.
Yeah, I wouldn't be
Definitely.
driving that day at all.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I would probably Uber into the park and then definitely stumble into an Uber to get back.
yeah. I mean, I don't know how many hire cars we're gonna do. I think maybe we'll do 3. I think that's what's gonna happen. So it depends. Obviously, I don't think everyone will be drinking. So yeah, good luck to whoever has to take me home.
Yeah.
Because I'll be wanting to just stay at Disney, and next to I'll be lighting a firework at the castle myself.
It's like $25 a day to park.
Yeah, it is. It's expensive on top of the already expensive day ticket for the parks. Like I don't think we realize how good of a deal we get when we're able to book just park tickets, because we can book a 2-week park ticket for 7 days for the price of 7 days. The Americans don't get that.
Don't they?
They don't. No, that's a UK thing only.
Oh wow!
So when we say, oh, we get a 14-day ticket for like, is it £800, something like that?
I think it might be a little bit less.
600.
Yeah, I think it's about 6. I'm sure that's what mine is.
For a park hopper ticket, you're looking at like $120, $140 a day, depending on the time of year you go.
Yeah.
So we get an amazing deal when it comes to park tickets. It's so good. But yes, it's just unfortunate that the parking is just expensive, especially when you do it.
It's very
Doing it every
expensive.
day.
I
Yeah.
think that's why I like staying on site last time.
Yeah.
Because that was the first time I stayed on site. We'd always drive in. But it's just so good just to have the bus. Because I stayed in, which one was I staying in? Movies, All-Star
All-Star
Movies.
Movies. Oh, I stayed in All-Star Movies. It's so great since they've like renovated it. It's such a lovely resort.
I feel like it gets overlooked
Yeah,
because
it
it's
does.
a value resort.
Yeah, but it's stunning.
I thought it was great.
The rooms are as good as your rooms in a deluxe resort. I say.
I've seen the rooms in like Pop Century.
Yeah.
And they're the same.
Yeah. Oh my god.
And you pay more.
Yeah.
For Pop Century because it's on the Skyliner.
Yeah.
Which has its benefits, but the buses are that good.
I do like the Skyliner.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah. Oh my god. Oh, Jack, you're gonna have so much experience. The Skyliner is amazing.
I'm literally mentally like processing it, adding it to my mental list.
Yeah.
Just you wait.
Oh, Skyliner from Epcot to the Riviera or something like that, then Riviera back to Hollywood Studios. Oh, what a day! It's my favorite. That was my favorite kind of day when I went last year. Those two.
I did go on it in like high winds though. Wouldn't recommend.
Yeah, probably not. Lots of swinging. Did it ever stop?
No, luckily.
That's okay.
But like my hair was like up here.
So you did your last trip solo. How did you find that?
I didn't really know what to expect. I kind of went into it a bit nervous.
Yeah.
I've travelled solo before, but it's my first time at Disney. but it just kind of felt like natural, if that
Yeah.
makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I
Because
mean,
everyone's like just nice and will chat to you, and the Americans love to chat.
oh my god, yeah, they do. I mean, when I was there, it was like kind of solo. I was staying in a resort by myself, and I wandered the parks by myself, but I went with my family. Um, but yeah, no, the Americans do love a chat. I mean, I was in the queue for Runaway Railway, and I made a really good friend. His name is Blake. Shout out to Blake if you're listening. But yeah, he was so lovely. I mean, we sat next to each other on the ride. We had a good old chat around the railway. It was a lot of fun, and you get so many interactions like that.
Yeah, they are good at that. Like anyone will just talk to you,
Yeah.
especially when they hear the accent. They're
Oh
like,
yeah.
"Oh, Britain."
You're not from around these parts.
Yeah, and then they ask you questions. Oh, like, oh, I went to London once. I'm like, oh, did you?
Honey, you've got a big storm coming.
I had one talking to me. He was like, oh, I had the best fish and chips in London. And I was like, did you?
Did you really? Did you not have it in like one of the roughest areas, like up north, where like you
Exactly.
get the nice chips and stuff, and you think it's going to be horrible, but actually it's the best thing on
Yeah.
earth?
You know, the chip
Yeah.
shops which got like the worst facing, signs and things like that are the best. It's the same with a Chinese. If you see a
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Chinese
I
with a
was,
rubbish
yeah.
sign, you know that they are probably the best in the town.
I was
always.
like, you've not been to the Black Country and had orange chips, and you don't know what good chips are. Everyone's going to be like, what?
If you are listening in America, explore outside of London.
Yes,
That's
please
all we
do.
Yes,
Go
100%.
to Wales. We need the tourism. It's kind of like Japan. Is
It's kind of like
Yeah, exactly the same.
context.
see,
Japan and Wales are nothing alike,
this.
but
Like I said, we got mountains. What have they got over there? They got Mount Fiji. We've got Brecon. Do you
Yeah, but
know?
that's a volcano.
Ah, yeah. I mean, it's not that cool, is it?
and like you said, you've all got a love for dragons.
Exactly. We got one on our flag.
Exactly.
We got the coolest flag.
It is a good flag.
No, don't say it's a good flag. We got a dragon on ours.
It's better than the England flag
As much.
because I do like the dragon. I like the fact there's a dragon. I think that's quite cool.
I got a fun fact about dragon.
Go on.
We share a name. The name of the dragon is Cadwallader. That's my surname.
Oh, so I was going to say Joe.
Yeah. Joe's
So
the name of the dragon. What? No, it's the same.
Joe the dragon.
Yeah, no. It's either Udraigo course or is Cadwallader, which is very cool. I share that with the dragon.
You know what?
Claim to fame.
Right. Well, now all I'm thinking about is dragons. As we are wrapping up.
As you should.
Yeah, as I should. Well, I hope everyone had a lovely time listening to us with our amazing guest, Sophie. I mean, we have spoken about here, there, and everywhere. Japan, Walt Disney World, dragons in Wales,
Goofy
Wales.
hate.
Goofy hate.
Let's not forget.
Let's not talk about that.
Let's not forget that bit. Actually,
Don't forget Buzz. Don't forget Buzz.
Don't forget Buzz and the Buzz.
And the Buzz.
But no, yeah, it's been really fun, and obviously we do this all in jest, and we don't mean anything seriously. It's all a bit of fun, and yeah, it's been a really lovely chat, finding out a little bit more about the Tokyo side of things and how things work over there. That's it's been a real insight. I know that me and Jack have definitely learned something today from our conversation. So yeah, it's been a lot of fun.
It's been great, and it's been really nice talking to you. I mean, obviously, we know we've met before and stuff, and we talk to you obviously on a daily basis. But it's just nice to have that kind of sit down talk and get to even know a bit more about you.
Yeah, Yeah.
That's been really nice. Thank you.
No, it's been great. I'm sure this won't be the last time that we see you here. I'm sure there'll be many more times that that you'll be in the hot seat, as they say. Especially when you start your series in vlogging and things like that. We'll be
Excited.
definitely wanting to get you back on to talk about all your travels and all your updates and all your editing issues.
There'll be a lot of those.
And for everyone watching, remember you can find Sophie at Sophie's Travel Journal on Instagram and Soph's Travel Journal on YouTube for when her vlog series comes out, which, like Joe says, we're very much looking forward to. So thanks again, Sophie, for joining us on today's episode.
Thank you for having me.
Well, hey, thank you so much for being on. Thank you for taking the time out of your day to come and chat to us. It's been, like I said, it's been so much fun.
Yes, thank you.
No problem. We'll speak to you soon, and I'm sure we'll speak to you in like 10 minutes' time. But yes, we'll speak to you soon, and with that, we'll see you later.
See you later.
Bye,
Yeah.
So we'd like to thank Sophie again for joining us on today's episode of the podcast, Two Ears, One the Mic. Sophie's been incredible telling us all about Disney Tokyo and also Walt Disney World, and also about trips, to look forward to, that I've got to look forward to, Joe has, Sophie has, and I'm sure many of you listening will have plenty of trips that you've got coming up. Let us know what your Disney countdown is as well. There's always a countdown. There's always a day you're closer to that park, to the mouse himself, to this guy with the ears. There we go. Joe's about to get his ears out. If you're listening to this and you're not watching the video, we have both got the ears on.
We're
right
matching. Now. How wonderful is that?
How wonderful is that? No, it's been absolutely incredible, and thank you again to my co-host Joe, as always.
Thank you. It's been absolutely brilliant to talk to Sophie, and yes, I can't wait to keep this going on. I feel like we're on a good run.
We are, and we'll let you all know about who our next special guest will be.
Very top secret.
Very top secret. So hopefully we'll be back very soon with the next episode of Two Ears, One Mic. Hope you all have a great day, and thank you for listening.
Thank you all. We all shall speak to you very soon.
Very soon. All right. See you all.
Bye now.